Hey, this is the Green Room Studio, an acting studio here in Chicago. My name is Steven Ivcich. I'm one of the instructors here at the Green Room. One of the classes that I teach is Monologue Boot Camp, which essentially is about learning how to prepare any monologue and bring it to a performance level in the context of an audition. I thought it might be interesting to actually document a one-on-one coaching so that people could see the phases that monologue development goes through. One of the past students here at the Green Room, her name is Amy Rapp, was willing to engage this coaching. So what you're going to see over a number of episodes is really how we moved through different levels of the coaching process. I think that just about sums it up, and so let's get down to the coaching.
I wish I had a Coke. I saw this science experiment once where they put this tooth in Coke, and over a period of a couple weeks or days, or maybe it was just one day, it completely fell apart. Like, just disappeared. I guess that could happen with a whole mouth of Coke. I guess that could happen with a whole set of teeth if we were to sit around with a mouthful of Coca-Cola day and night. But I wonder how that would work. Like, would you swallow and then, what, would the tooth grow back somehow? God, am I stupid? What am I supposed to do? I thought by now I'd at least have some kind of extra work, something. You know, I met this girl, Sherry, at the lunch counter. I thought she was pretty weird, but she came out to be nice, and she said that one way to get into the movies is to have a videotape of yourself made. But the problem is it costs. I wonder if I could find somebody with one of those video cameras that you use at home.
So it's calm, settle into the mark, get your visual mark, and then just give yourself a sort of open, nonverbal moment that allows you to get to that first line. Okay? Also, in general, just open up the pace. Let's not worry about pace right now. It takes whatever time it takes to thrash your way through it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Let's give it another try.
I wish I had a Coke. You know, I saw this science experiment once where they put this tooth in Coke, and over a period of a few weeks or days, or maybe it was just one day, it completely fell apart. Just disappeared.
Good, let's take it there. When you physically settle in, okay, just let the feel of the body be there top to toe. Once again, whatever it happens to be. Visually, when you go to your visual mark, let your eye really have a chance to see what you're looking at, even though I know it's just an inanimate mark.
Right.
Okay, really let your eye work on it, because that'll give it more the feel that you're actually looking at somebody.
Okay.
And then that little nonverbal moment, essentially what you're doing is realizing that you wish you had a Coke, because you have a Sugar Jones. Okay, so let that happen, and then let the line come off of that.
I wish I had a Coke. I saw this science experiment once where they put this tooth in Coke, and over a period of a few weeks or days, or maybe it was just one day, it completely fell apart. Just disappeared. I guess that could happen with a whole set of teeth if we were to sit around with a mouthful of Coca-Cola day and night. I wonder how that would...
Good. Let's try this first little chunk again. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is build up the nonverbal that comes into the first line, right? Now this is going to seem a little strange because you're going to be looking at the visual mark, but what I want you to be doing is sensing me. So you're not looking at me, but you're sensing me.
Okay.
So when you actually pull the trigger on the first line is when you sense that I'm ready to hear it.
Okay.
Okay? Now
Yeah.
I'm going to explain it. So go with whatever.
Sure.
Go with whatever seems like he seems ready. Okay.
Okay.
Let it
Yeah.
happen.
Okay.
And that will be the case also with the second
Little.
line. Right. Also, too, when you first come to the mark kind of tricks you into this because you were there with your feet together. Okay, and when we stopped working, then all of a sudden
I was like this, yeah.
Okay, and let's face it, this particular character is
Yeah.
she's probably pretty floppy. When you come to the mark, and just really kind of settle in, you know, at home, right? So you get your visual mark, okay. Then that nonverbal moment, you let that happen, but while that's happening, that's when you're sensing when I'm ready for the first line. It's literally whenever you sense I'm ready for it, let the line happen. And then do the same thing with the second line, which is going to make things feel like they're stretching out a little bit, but we've got plenty of room to play here with this particular thing.